Get 3, 2, 1, go.
Look at it!
Alright, what's up everybody? Thanks for clicking the video and welcome back. Let's get right into it. Now, we're towards the end of October in 2025 and we have a lady who's working as a DoorDash driver. The only issue is now, as she was delivering the food, she claims it took about 15 minutes for it and the order was placed and the food was delivered. Now, I'm not entirely sure what the delivery instructions were. You know, usually on DoorDash, you can either select leave it on my door or hand it to me. And she had posted another video. Her name is IRL Monster High. I don't know her real name, unfortunately. And she went ahead and posted that this man was in his house, laying down on the couch with his pants and underwear all the way down to his ankles, and his meat was just out, you know. And I don't know what the delivery instructions were, whether we just leave it there or come, like, knock on the door. But she somehow opened the door. There's a comment here that I found while I was searching for the original video that she posted. I couldn't find it, even on Twitter. It's not there. Now, it says he's suing her for false allegations. My friend knows him, and he has a doorbell camera. It proves the door was closed, and she walked in from what my friend said. This is what Ladybug claims. I hope they're saying the truth. This is just all from Twitter. This is all speculations. I wanted to give it a few days, but like I went into a TikTok and I just saw she made so many videos, and I was like, fuck, I had to say something, right? Now, this lady was delivering food, and he was like pants all the way down to his ankles. So she began recording him, and as she was walking away, she flipped the camera and showed the part of the front of his house. And my first issue with this is, imagine if like I was delivering food, and I saw an unconscious naked woman in her house, and I tried to take a video of it and post it online. To me, that sounds so fucked up of a thing to do. Like, I would expect to lose my job. She feels otherwise, and let's hear why.
Update for anybody who's interested. I commented, but my comment's getting buried in my comment section. I reported this to DoorDash over 12 hours ago, and they're supposed to call me back, which is strange because I've reported a couple less serious incidents before, and they called me back within 1 to 2 hours for those reports. So I don't know what's going on there, but I didn't report this to the police last night because I wasn't sure of DoorDash's process for like SA, or if this was even reportable to the police in New York State because he was in his home. But after so many people told me to report it to the police, I did. And I called the non-emergency line, and they sent a police officer over to speak to me in person and watch the video that I have. And then he asked me to email it to him, and he asked me if I want to press charges, like what do I want to come from this? And I said, yeah, if there are charges to press, I would prefer that because I don't want this to happen to somebody else again. And he understood that, the police officer, and then he went back out to his car, and then he came back to me, and he told me, like, this is pretty much verbatim. It's not verbatim, but, like, it's the point that he said. He said he's not sure if there are charges that can be pressed at this point because he was inside of his house, and specifically he said it's not like he came up to his door with it out or, like, his window with it out or whatever. But it's like, come on now. Like, how likely is it that it's cold outside? It's pretty chilly. Your ceiling fan is on. You got all your lights on in your house. You got your front door open, right? You just ordered DoorDash 15 minutes ago. And within 15 minutes of ordering DoorDash and it getting delivered to your front door, you're asleep on the couch with your pants and your underwear to your ankles, your front door wide open, your lights on, it's freezing outside. Like, come on now. That is voyeurism. That is exhibitionism. That was something against my own will that I was fulfilling for that man. Oh, and I forgot to say, the police officer said he was going over to the residence of that DoorDash customer to speak to him and see what his side of the story is, what he has to say about what was going on with him. And then another major factor that we're not even considering is that man lives in a duplex. In that video, you'll see another door next to his. That's another apartment unit right next to his. That could be a family. Anybody could walk out. See, listen, if I wasn't the target, you still shouldn't be whacking it off, whether you're drunk or under the influence of any substances, with your door wide open regardless, because anybody could walk out and get assaulted from that, seeing what you're doing on your couch. It could be a child. Anybody could come up on your porch and see that. Anybody walking by on the sidewalk and accidentally getting a glance would be a victim. Here's an update for...
Okay, but she says she's trying to say that he was whacking off in the couch. No, he was not whacking off his ass. This man was full on unconscious. He was completely passed out. And I'm gonna leave you with the question again. If I was delivering food, I'm told to leave the food outside. I see an unconscious naked woman. Am I gonna take a video of her just to post it online? Like, wouldn't you're supposed to expect to get fired. Like, I honestly, like, if she felt uncomfortable about this situation, I think where she really fucked herself was when she posted the video online. If she sent it straight to DoorDash and then kept it internal rather than searching for clout the way she is now, like, social media is one hell of a drug. She's doing this because like she would just want everyone to know for some reason when the only people who should know are like the police, DoorDash, her, and the perpetrator, the alleged perpetrator. Which I don't even like how she's trying to throw around the SA word around. Like, no, this I'm gonna stand 10 toes down with this. I'm gonna say I do not think that this was SA. This is indecent exposure. But he was in his own house. Like, I could film the rest of this video butt naked if I wanted to, honestly, and I can do whatever the hell I want inside my house, right? No. After she posted the video, she reported it to the cops and she reported it to DoorDash. This is what happened.
Tell me why. Hey guys, so DoorDash just deactivated me 2 days after I reported my sexual assault. Hey guys, I just lost my job, and they won't tell me why. They're supposed to send an email immediately after deactivation providing you the reason why and a link to appeal, and they didn't. So I contacted support, and they made me sit on the phone with them for 50 minutes just to tell me that they can't tell me the reason why, and I have to just go ahead and appeal without knowing why. So my chances of getting my account back, they have my money in that account. I was working! I was literally working! And they deactivated me! This is related. They just punished me for posting about my sexual assault while DoorDashing. They just fired me! And the police are doing nothing! I lost my job! And that was my only way to make money to pay my bill!
So this comment right here explains it perfectly. Let me get this right. A man ordered DoorDash, instructed you to leave it at the front door. When you got there, you saw the door was open, he wasn't covered properly on his property. You took out your phone, recorded this man while he was unconscious. You went ahead to post it online to complain, and complain when they terminate your contract. I hope this man gets a lawyer to sue you, and hope DoorDash investigation team handle this case, then sue you because it's clear instructions you had beforehand, you know. And I'm also thinking to myself, what if this dude ended up being underage? Like, what if it wasn't even a grown man? It was some kid who was like maybe smoking for the first time and passed out because he was hungry. Because when you do your first bong talk, you will pass out. Or is it someone who doesn't drink very often just having a drink? Or maybe just someone having their first drink. Like, what if this was a child that she recorded and posted online? What the hell would she have said then? Would she be crying like this?
Hey guys, so yep, I really lost my job. Within less than 24 hours after me submitting my appeal, they denied it. And in the email, they said, you can respond to the previous email that you received explaining the reason why you were deactivated. I never got the email. So last night, I contacted one support agent. We sat on the phone for 25 minutes, and then she transferred me to the community response team. The person on the community response team told me that was the highest team I could get to. There's literally nobody else she could transfer me to. I could hang up the phone and call back and then get transferred to the community response team again. So I sat on the phone with her for another 25, 30 minutes. And she told me that she couldn't tell me. There's no way that they could tell me what the reason why I just lost my job.
Now you see this other comment here. This is how innocent men go to jail, by the way. Like, he was unconscious. Now, just put it down in the comments. Maybe it's just me that just lacks enough critical thinking to go and put my finger onto this. But he was passed out, right? Why would you record an unconscious person just because they're naked in their own house? That's just crazy to me. Like, there's no way a person can lack this much self-awareness, right? Like, if I see a naked woman in her own house, the last thing I'm ever gonna fucking do is take a video of her and post it online. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter if I'm especially when I'm fucking working. Like, what the fuck? Like, do you lack that much self-awareness as a person to realize, hey, maybe I didn't go about this the right way. Maybe there's a better way of handling this. Maybe if I didn't take to the internet, like, everything would be fine. I still have my job. In fact, they could have even given you a fucking bonus for what you went through and deactivated his account. But no, you just had to fucking tell the whole internet. Now your account got deactivated. Fuck, man. Like, this man was passed out. What the fuck? And like, even this comment over here, like this, I genuinely hope that this is true. I'm gonna read it again. Ladybug said he's suing her for false allegations. My friend knows him and he has a doorbell camera. It proves the door was closed and she walked in from what my friend said. I'm not gonna base everything, like this whole comment, as the entire truth, but I just do genuinely hope, I really do genuinely hope that this person is taking legal action against her. If someone came to me, recorded me at my house, like, fucking hell, man, I'd be fucking livid. Especially someone that I paid, someone that I paid for a service from. Like, imagine if this girl, had a bunch of brothers, right? Or like a bunch of uncles who were just fully ready to stand in business for her when they have the wrong idea. Like, he was unconscious in his own house, and you took a video of him and you're sitting here. Oh, fuck off, man.
You guys, my account is currently at risk of being banned because I had to explain my story one time, right? They took the video down and gave my account a strike. So I explained my story again and censored the video that I have just so they can't take it down for the same reason. They took it down for the same reason again, and now my account has a second strike. Guess what? If I get one more strike, I'm banned from TikTok. So not only did I get assaulted 3 days ago on October 12th on Sunday, I then lost my job. The police are doing nothing. And if I get one more account strike on TikTok, my account's done. This is a man's world. I'm the victim. Remember, I'm the victim. And they took down my video. They were going to have to pay me for my second story time because that was over a minute long. They were going to have to pay me for all those views I got. So no, they took that right down. They took that right down. Absolutely not. They're not paying me for that.
You see this comment over here also. As an actual SA victim, this is why we aren't believed. Like, you see, someone going ahead and throwing throwing that word around the way she is, who's hoping that it will stick. Is honestly, I've never even thought about it till now. But it's women like this is probably why there's some other victim out there who's just too scared to speak out, because like people like this go and make a mockery of speaking out. Like, all these comments are just going off on her, man. Like, this right? Because I watched the video and I was like, what the fuck? If I did this to a woman and then I began saying that I was a victim, I would tell myself to fuck off, man. Come on now.
Hey guys, it's been a minute.
Okay, I hope
3
this
days
is the
ago, October
last.
12th, 2025, I was a victim of SA by a DoorDash customer while I was doing my job as a DoorDash driver. Excuse me if you've already seen this. This is my third time posting this because TikTok... Hey guys, it's been a minute. A whole 24 hours, I know. But I have an update as of October 16th, 2025. But first and foremost, I just want to thank everybody for the overwhelming support and allyship that you've shown me. It's really making me feel so validated and seen and heard. And that's really helping me through this tough time. So I just want to let you guys know I really appreciate the outpouring of support. So the update is, last night I was made aware, a bunch of people started commenting on my pages that DoorDash made a public statement about me on their TikTok story and on their most recent Instagram post in the comment section. And I'm not going to speak too much further on details, but what I am going to say is I and the entire rest of the world found out why I lost my job at the exact same time. I didn't find out before you guys. I'm just letting you know this right now. The people that saw their public statements and made me aware that they made those public statements knew why I lost my job before I did. Because I went and I checked my email once I was made aware that they made those public statements, and they sent me the deactivation email around the same time they released the public statements. Like literally within the same hour. So they sent me my deactivation email explaining my reason for being deactivated a whole 24 hours after they deactivated me, and a whole 24 hours after I already submitted my appeal, and about 12 hours after they had already denied my appeal. They finally sent me the email explaining why they fired me. So I and the rest of the world, we all found out why I lost my job together.
All right, so I have DoorDash's statement over here. And then, so it says, we've seen some tough and sensitive posts over the past few days, and we want to clear the air. No one should have to experience SA, harassment, or abuse. And DoorDash never deactivates someone for reporting it. Full stop. We take these reports incredibly seriously and work closely with law enforcement to investigate and support those affected. In this case, the Dasher let us know about the experience that made them feel unsafe. That's exactly what we always want Dashers to do. Our team immediately began investigating and has been in direct contact with law enforcement and prepared to fully support any of their efforts. However, posting a video of a customer in their home and disclosing their personal public details publicly is a clear violation of our policies. Yeah, dude, she put out that she's in New York, and I'm sure it wouldn't take people too long to find that out. And she put a video in the front of his house. That's also part of the reason I don't want to play the videos, because she shows the front of his house too. Remember when SS Sniper Wolf did the same thing to whoever the fuck she was beefing with all those months ago when she doxed that dude? She did the same thing. She went and put a picture of the front of his house. Right? That is the sole reason that this Dash's account was deactivated along with the customers while we investigated. We have also ensured that the Dasher has full access to their earnings. We know these are sensitive situations, and we want every Dasher to know if you ever feel unsafe or experiencing something concerning, come to us. We're here to listen, act, and support. So as much as she wants to try playing DoorDash as the bad guy, for just firing her for no reason, firing the victim, as she likes to say, I'm sorry, but you are not the victim in this situation. In fact, in my personal opinion, I feel like you should be sued for trespassing, invasion of privacy, slander, and or an attempt to cause harm to a person's reputation, as well as emotional distress, because these videos are getting views. She's pulling views from this, man. 9 million views, 6 million views, 4.7 million views, 4 million views, 22 million views. Man, like, this has to be like fucking defamation at some point. If it was me, I would have sued for defamation. But this, like, thank God it's not me. I really hope to never find myself in a situation like this. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below. Personally, for me, I feel like she deserves to be fired. And honestly, she just seems like a brand risk. I wouldn't hire her at my company. But let me know what you think down below. Until then, it's been your boy Bosco. Peace.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Look at it!